Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be taking a look at Euro Pound as the price is at a major support point. Now Euro Pound usually trades within this larger time frame range. You can see on this weekly time frame price usually trades between sort of the 0.93 area to the 0.83 area, and the last time price came in and around this point we saw quite a large move from the market, which started with quite a small sort of reversal setup, which turned out to be quite a large important move back in 2020, and you saw price rally all the way back up into the swing highs or the major resistance highs of the range, and then price started to reject that move away. We then had a secondary test, and then we've been moving down ever since pretty much, and now we're back at these lows. It's going to spark some interest for investors to say, is this time for another leg back up to the range highs, or will we clear move sort of the lows and move back to the downside? I think at the moment it's looking more likely that we're going to stick within the range. The reason being, well, one of the reasons at the moment is the fact that the strength meter is showing us that the pound could be topping out here. We're back at these high levels, and whenever currencies get to these high levels on the strength meter, we often see a slight reversal to those currencies. The euro, you can see in the blue, has just continued to get stronger. So we've got pound topping out, potentially rolling over. We've got euro continuing to get stronger in the short term, which suggests that maybe euro pound could actually start to move to the upside. That, combined with the fact that we're at this major support point, could give us the idea to start looking for some longs. Now, if I zoom right in to the price action, what's interesting to me about it at the moment is the way the candlesticks are forming. We can see that we had some quite significant bearish pressure recently. Price has driven back down into this area. However, last week we saw a very low ranging candlestick. Now, when we see these low ranging candlesticks, often we can then see quite a large impulsive move happen after. The fact that we're at this previous structure, the fact that we've closed back within last week's range, and it's a low ranging candlestick, suggests to me that if we were to potentially break out of these weekly highs, we could really see some upside to the market. So what I'm going to do is just place a line at the last week's high, and what we're going to look at if we go into a lower time frame is where that price is and what can we look for price to potentially react to that point. So it's around about this area here, which is 0.8362. so what I'm going to do is just put a proper line on there so we can clearly see that. So really speaking, what I want to see is this price action here, or this accumulation, which we can see at the moment, the lots of buying and selling going on down in here, are we going to see a end result to it? Are we going to see price push in a particular direction? Now, what we're saying is that if we're at the range lows and with the strength meter, the likelihood is that we're more likely going to push a little bit higher. So that's what I want to see here. I want to see price break above these swing highs. I want to see price break above last week's high. If it does that, it will complete a couple of different things for me. First of all, it will tell us that in this accumulation that buyers are potentially winning the battle against the sellers down at this support. The second thing is that we can kind of pick out a inverse head and shoulders, which is a key reversal pattern. If price was to break through those highs, then we could say, okay, we've broke through the neckline of that pattern now, and that's completed. So that's something that could be looked at. But ultimately, price would have changed trend, and if we are going to see an impulsive phase on the weekly time frame, what I like to look for is higher highs and higher lows develop on a 4-hour time frame. And if that completes, what we could suggest is looking for a pullback and a retracement and a retest of the previous structure area, previous demand zones, for then long opportunities. So keep an eye on euro pound. We're at major support. Could we start to see some long ideas from this point potentially, if we can bring and form a new higher high? So keep an eye on that one. I hope you enjoyed the video update. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more of the Forex trading content here, and I'll speak to you very soon.